We go to Sparta High School for this North 1 Group 3 quarterfinal. Watch Rob Hornberger of Sparta track down Nick Bacalian of West Milford as he gets a loss of 3 yards, forcing a Highlander punt, and this first quarter comes to an end with no score here at Castle Field. Second quarter we go, and Sparta's trying to get untracked on offense, and it's quarterback Anthony Argula with the pump fake, and he lofts it up to Skylar Francisco, who makes the catch for 26 yards and a first down at the West Milford 38. And the top-seeded Spartans score here. Watch Anthony Argula go up top to Dean Gannott, who makes the terrific catch for the 26-yard score, and Sparta has a 7-0 lead over number 8 West Milford midway through the second quarter. Sparta gets the ball back, and it's Anthony Argula and Gannott again. This time, watch Gannott make the great catch, and then he refuses to go down before he's dragged down at the West Milford 9. It's a terrific 40-yard gain for Gannott. What a catch! The Spartans cap the drive here. Watch Anthony Argula zip it to Tyler Trzynski for the 8-yard score, and Sparta's up 14-0 with 4 minutes left in the first half. West Milford looks to score before the end of the first half. Watch Corey Curran take off for the 36-yard gain to the Sparta 18. But on fourth down, watch Teddy Fisher of Sparta break up the pass in the end zone, and Sparta has a 14-0 lead at the half. Big play there. All right, third quarter we go, and watch Sparta linebacker Thomas Bass put the pressure on, forcing the interception here by Skylar Francisco, who brings it back to the West Milford 25, and it's 1st and 10 Sparta. And Francisco is rewarded here. Watch Anthony Argula with the perfect touch as he finds the wide-open Francisco for the 20-yard score, and Sparta's starting to pull away 21-0 midway through the third quarter. Sparta's defense does it again here as it's Dean Gannott with the pick, and he brings it all the way back inside the West Milford 10, and it's 1st and goal Sparta. And then it's Lucas Farrier, Sparta's all-time leading rusher, with the 6-yard score, and it's all Sparta 27-0 after 3 quarters to play. Fourth quarter we go, and West Milford airs it out here. Watch Corey Curran find Austin Hopler for 27 yards, and it's David Zeppoletti covering up the fumble for the Highlanders. But watch Aaron Keck and the Sparta defense come up big here on fourth down to force the Highlanders to turn the ball over on downs. And then Anthony Argula caps the big win here with a 6-yard score as Sparta advances to the section semifinals with a 33-0 victory as they will host number 5 Mahwah next week.
We struggled in the beginning on offense, but we really persevered and did well towards the second quarter and the second half.
Feels awesome. I mean, the offense put up a bunch of points today, but it was really the defense that got us through today. They set us up with great field position throughout the game, and it just led us to have opportunities to score. So a lot of it came down to the defense.
I'm actually extremely proud of our kids going out there and executing a game plan. You know, I honestly believe that this game today was all about our defense. Our defense stepping up against a good West Milford team, and I think that comes straight down from our defensive coordinator, Chris Kappelmeyer, putting together a great game plan, and our kids going out there and executing it perfectly.
What changed between the first and second quarter really on offense?
Well, we were prepared for their defense, but they gave us some different looks, and they took away some things. So we just had to go back to some basic plays.
I actually think you got to tip your hat to West Milford a little bit. They actually came in there and they try to take away some things in our offense, and we actually had to turn the page a little bit and execute better. It was kind of just get into a feel of the game, and then the kids started executing in the second quarter.
A couple of nice catches by your receivers. How good does it feel to have receivers that you have?
It feels great knowing I could trust them on every single pass and just throwing it up there for grabs, and I know one of them will come down with it.
Rob, big game for you guys on the defensive side of the ball. How good does that feel to put you shutout in a playoff game?
I mean, it's a big point in the playoffs. You know, it really helps us propel into the next game. You know, it gives us momentum. You know, that's a lot of this game. You know, it's a big part, and I think it's going to really help us out in the next game.
It feels great. We got a lot of turnovers, which helped the offense get in good field position, so they basically contribute to the offense too.
You're now Sparta's all-time leading rusher. How good did it feel to get that record?
That feels awesome, but I mean, there's no way I could have done that without the lines I've had the past 2 years and the defenses we've had the last 2 years. I mean, the offense has the ball a lot, and when you have guys open up holes as big as my line has the past 2 years, it's been awesome, and it makes it easy to get the job done.
How can this win and this shutout build momentum for next week against Mahwah?
It shows Mahwah that we can play a good defensive game, and that no matter what you throw at us, you know, in the beginning of the half, they had a good, solid defensive plan for offense, but we were still able to put 33 points on the board, and you know, it shows that they're going to have to bring their game.
we haven't seen much film on them yet, but we know they're a good team. But we hope we can get the win.
It's the playoffs now, so everyone's coming into today. Everyone's 0-0, and today we got our 1-0. So we needed that motivation. We had to beat them to get to Mawa, and now that we've done that, we just have to focus on doing everything we can in practice this week, getting ready to play them, and now that we have the momentum going into it, we're ready for it.
It's the playoffs now. Every single week is going to have its own set of challenges, so we're going to enjoy this one a little bit tonight, and then as a coach and staff, we'll go back to work tomorrow, and then we'll start getting our kids ready on Monday.